Hi guys! 皆さんこんにちは。今日は皆さんと一緒に JLPT N4 の文法を勉強します。今日勉強するのはあまり何々ない。あまり何々ない。In English, this is not very or not much. So let's take a look at how to make a sentence. あまり何々ない。When you use a verb, you need to use the ない form of the verb. When you use the い adjective, you need to take off the い and add くない。When you use a な adjective, you need to take off the な plus じゃない。And this means not very or not much. Okay, so let's take a look at example sentences. 私はあまり勉強しない。私はあまり勉強しない。I don't study very much. I don't study very much. Here the verb I used is 勉強する。勉強する means to study. する becomes しない。する becomes しない。That's the ない form. So, 私はあまり勉強しない。This means I don't study very much. Next example. 日本語があまりわからない。日本語があまりわからない。I don't understand Japanese well. I don't understand Japanese well. 日本語 is Japanese. わかる means to understand. The ない form is わからない。わからない。日本語が Japanese. あまりわからない。I don't understand Japanese well. 日本語があまりわからない。Okay, let's take a look at another example. 寿司があまり好きじゃない。寿司があまり好きじゃない。I don't really like sushi. I don't really like sushi. So here I'm using a な adjective, 好きな、好きな。So remember when it's a な adjective, you take off the な and put じゃない。好きな becomes 好きじゃない。好きじゃない。This means you don't like it. あまり好きじゃない。So you don't really like it so much. You don't really like it much. So here I'm using a な adjective, 好きな。When you have a な adjective, you take off the な and add じゃない。So 好きな becomes 好きじゃない。好きじゃない means you don't like it. あまり好きじゃない means you don't like it so much. 寿司があまり好きじゃない。寿司があまり好きじゃない。Okay, so let's take a look at another example. この服はあまり大きくない。この服はあまり大きくない。This outfit is not so big. This outfit is not so big. Here I'm using a い adjective which is 大きい。大きい means big. When you use an い adjective, take off the い and add くない。大きい becomes 大きくない。大きくない。服 means outfit or clothing. この服はあまり大きくない。So this outfit is not so big. この服はあまり大きくない。Okay, let's move on to the next example. 彼はあまり野球が上手ではない。彼はあまり野球が上手ではない。You can also say 上手じゃない。上手じゃない。He isn't very good at baseball. He isn't very good at baseball. Here I'm using another na adjective, 上手な, 上手な. This means when you do something really well. 上手な. You take off the na and then replace that with じゃない. じゃない. 上手じゃない. 上手じゃない. But here in the example sentence, I put 上手ではない. 上手ではない. 上手ではない is more of a written Japanese. 上手じゃない is more colloquial Japanese. 彼はあまり野球が上手ではない。彼はあまり野球が上手ではない。You can also say 上手じゃない。Okay, moving on to another example. このケーキはあまり美味しくない。このケーキはあまり美味しくない。This cake isn't very good. This cake isn't very good. Or you can say tasty. This cake isn't very tasty. Here I'm using an e adjective, おいしい. おいしい means something is tasty or something is good. Take off the e and replace that with くない. おいしくない means something is not tasty. このケーキはあまりおいしくない。Okay, let's move on to the last sentence. 今日はあまり寒くない。今日はあまり寒くない。Here I'm using an e adjective, which is 寒い。寒い means cold. Take the e off and くない。寒くない。寒くない means it's not cold. 今日はあまり寒くない。It isn't very cold today. 今日はあまり寒くない。Okay, so let's take a look at how to make a sentence one more time. When you use a verb, use the nai form of the verb. When you use an e adjective, take off the e and replace that with くない. When you use a na adjective, take the na off and replace that with じゃない. This means it's not very or not much. Okay, were you able to understand how to use this in a sentence? あまり何々ない. Alright, so I want you to come up with one sentence and please write that in the comment section down below and I can correct your sentence for you. And also, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, Japanese by Chunking, please do so by clicking my icon. And if you can give me some likes, that's going to help me a lot. And also, if you have some comments, questions, please leave that in the comment section as well. Alright, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. I will see you in another JLPT N4 video. それじゃあね。